Hello everybody. This is a kind of response to Noel Plum's video, Noel Plum 99. Nice to see you back, Noel. And indeed you're bronzed. Hope you had a great time down there in Corfu, was it? Yeah. Anyway, look, this is, as the title says, it's not about PZ Myers and Shermer and rape charges or anything else like that. That's been done to death. And I am not scraping the barrel and trying to squeeze another little bit out of it. I'll tell you what I thought though. Because of the ingredients of that, accusations, alcohol, it's all these, I can only think murky waters about these things. Look, I'm not a policeman or a sociologist or anything else like that, but I do know the broad facts that, for example, rape, violation, rape, like many assaults, stranger rape, it's actually very uncommon. In other words, it's like not being attacked on a lonely beach at night alone or through the park. It's actually quite rare. It tends to be date rape, as you probably know. Even among couples, a spouse can prosecute their spouse. Homosexual community have rape. There's all kinds of things, or sexual assault. Anyway, I suppose the point, I just wanted to broaden it out a little bit. And I'll be transparent with you because it's really the best way from my own personal experience to make this point. Now, I want to put in a really big disclaimer. I am not defending or, rape or anything like that. It's just rape is about power anyway over another person. It's not about sexuality as such. Anyway, look, years and years ago when I was a young man, in my 20s, and I had this good friend, and she was an Italian lady, as it happens, but it doesn't matter. A very, very good friend and an acquaintance. But just that, yeah, because I was in a relationship already. Shh, telling secrets out of schools, but it doesn't matter because that was my ex-girlfriend. So one night, we leave this place. We had a nice dinner together. Come back to my place. Typical sort of narrative. Cut to the fucking chase. Lots of bottles of wine. Played the guitar. Very nice, very sweet. She suggests to me, she says, "Oh, can we go to bed now? I'm tired." And I said, "Fine." And being a friend, I didn't expect any hanky-panky would happen. Whatever. So she makes her moves and we make a move really and truly. This is like, I know I made a video teasing Ashley about this, but this is a true story. And it got hot and heavy. Now, if there's any under 18s listening, block your ears. But and it got very hot and heavy. And so you're naked and there's a lot of passion going on and it's very sweaty. So anyway, after a certain amount of duration of time and oral action and all kinds of lovely things, basically one good old guy here, as you know me, reaches for a condom. No problem at all, no protest. It goes on for a little bit, there's a lot of movement. And then when I come to make that famous move, because when you put on a condom, you know what happens next. And all of a sudden this dear lady, she panicked and she said, no, and pushed me off. A complete sort of schizophrenic change of tone and attitude. And I said, okay, fine, okay. Now, I must confess I was surprised, but I did actually say, "Are you sure? We've come this far," and he didn't seem to be upset. But anyway, so I said, "Okay, fine. Really, I tell you the truth." Of course, a certain part of my anatomy went at that, and the condom came off. And my point is this: that and I'm not looking for medals or applause. I'm a gentleman, so I accepted that. But I will tell you that it was a bit sort of annoying and frustrating, sort of when you're all revved up and ready to go, with lots and lots of warming up and foreplay. I don't know what happened. She just decided at the last moment not to do that, or not to have intercourse. So as I said, I just said fine, and we just snuggled up and went to sleep. And I didn't even mention it in the morning. My point is this, everyone, that the only words that come to mind are like the blurred lines. And I suppose that's why in courts of law, that, it must remain an allegation. We kept in contact after that, whatever, and she knew I was in a relationship, so I was being a bold boy, as it was. And I think she had greater interest, and perhaps it was, because if, you leave your current girlfriend and come with me, Because if I just fuck you, then you're gonna lose interest and then pursue it after that. But in any case, there was a lot of drink involved, just like the ingredients in this alleged story. And I'm just simply saying, and again, I'm not excusing it, that I know a lot of guys, blokes, chaps, whatever you want to call them, that I've related that story, and I know in my heart and soul that a lot of guys, a little bit more brutal than I am, perhaps. Wouldn't have accepted no for an answer. And that old cliche, I know it's horrible, when she means no, she means yes, and all that shit. No, when she said no to me, it's no, and I did the right thing. I'm just saying that an awful lot of people, oftentimes, I won't say it's a provocation, but to that point, right on the precipice of the testosterone cliff, wouldn't be quite so gentlemanly at that point, because they would say, you're messing me around and what the fuck is this, plus a lot of alcohol involved. And that's a true story. So again, I'm not looking for applause. I'm just saying that, yeah, as I say, I think it can be very murky. It's easy to make an allegation when there's booze involved and stuff like that. But as I say, that was my story. Totally consensual. She was in my bed. She asked to come to my bed. I could say she was playing games with my head. You can use all kinds of things like that. But we remained friends. I let her. I said, okay, no worries. But I'm just saying that I wonder, and what do you think? Do you have similar stories like that? Have you heard stuff like that? Because I think it's sometimes that's what I mean by blurring the lines. It can be a bit messy. Anyway, I'm just broadening it out for perspective. I think that's what's so horrible about the whole subject. It's so easy to make an allegation. If that had gone badly for me, so if I had been a ball boy and said, oh, come on, please, and then she softened up, had intercourse, and then turns around and accused me of raping her, in the morning. Yeah, it's messy, and it scares the shit out of me. So as I said, I did the right thing. There wouldn't have been any evidence anyway. Anyway, in a nutshell, it can be blurred. Every case is not the same. What do you think? Give me some feedback if you want. You don't have to give me all the graphic details if you've had a similar experience, male or female. Yeah, you can let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.